All right. Good Monday morning. Mike V, curator room TradeGATEHub, where we coach and I and the rest of the team, which is sponsored by Tradeview Markets. Whatever style of trader you are, short, medium, long term, give you the tools to take money out of the market. Be a pro and last a long time. First of all, no matter what level, just like trading, beginner, medium, or whatever, short, medium, long term swing, whatever you're doing. One of the most important things that we do here is plan. Monday morning is probably the most important. We're not just, there's always another trade. I'm here commenting on trades. Matter of fact, I just bought more Murphy oil before I came on here. As a matter of fact, we've been curating a trade here, many in the room. I even think Gerard has it, that sneaky bastard. CRK. Okay, now if you're privy to this room, which by the way, CRK is up $2. Let's go to executions 1227, prior day. Literally at the close, I'm buying 10,000 CRK, 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 UNG followed by UNG. Here's my mean universe. Really doesn't change that much. I may be jumping ahead a little bit. I do apologize, but the market's moving at this second. And I have to buy more AUR here, bouncing off the 50-day, because why? It's taking leaps and calls and doing all the stuff that I like to do, and I'm going to add to it. It's coming down to the 50-day. Down in it, I'm okay with it. I digress. This guy named Dale Pinkert, they call him Coach, in the room, okay? Gives a video Monday morning, just like we do a couple of videos a day. Coach and I do a video together Tuesday and Thursday, 11 o'clock Eastern, okay? Now, the reason why I might be a little bit calmer or a little bit more formal, if you will, or maybe even losing my New York dialect to a degree is because there's always another trade. You know what I mean? I was a sports player when I was younger. And you know what? We practiced, 5 days a week to play a 60-minute game. Put in 4 or 5 hours a day. What is times for 30 hours a week, give or take? Forget about what you do off, outside the field or with your coaches to play 60 minutes. Same here. Okay. Monday morning, we do a lot.
New Year's. Have an interview tomorrow I'm doing with Mike and a trader friend of his from.
There you go. Right there. That's the segue the coach gives. Already garnering 130 views 2 hours ago. I implore everybody to go find somebody that gives the quality and the content. You right there. Amen to that. I don't even have to know what coach says. You know what I have to say? Amen. Watch the video. I'm going to do it afterwards. Pardon. I digress. What we do here is always give you everything to make money in the market. Okay. Upgrades, downgrades, Wall Street research, a lot of it. I've been doing this for 30 years, arguably at a very high level. I'm not on one of my islands right now. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it boils down to maybe some of the best teachers overlap into traders like that. Some of the best golf pros are, some of the best golf pros, playing pros, or teaching pros just make as much as playing pros. Doesn't mean it just that is effective. Believe me, I'm letting it roll right here. I have a very healthy, 8-figure account. And that's because Tradeview is run by Tradeview. Tradeview Markets and TradeGATEHub was started by traders. CEO is a trader, by traders. Same thing we do here. So you know what? Go watch Coach's videos as an example of one of the things that we do. A fund manager series, underweight commodities. You might think that's bearish. You might think that's bullish. It's right there. It's a high level. It's from Bloomberg. It's up to you. If you're watching a guy named Coach, you've been seeing his position on UNG, having one of the days that's actually exploding. Is the weekly, but I apologize. And by the way, Coach's dissertation, I don't mean to make it sound unpolished, allows us to be in some of these nat gas. RRC. How did I not buy R? Look at this beautiful flag into the weekend RRC. I'm more upset what I don't have than what I do have. Oh, I'm so upset. This still's got room. It's got room. So anyway, I digress. We have Surfs Up, works literally next to me. Probably one of the more talented people I've ever worked with without actually physically trading. I gave him a chance to trade, but he hasn't taken it yet. But I take it off the table. We'll learn the hard way. I digress again. I'm only kidding. Top performing stocks this year. It used to be a lot longer, this list. There's the chart on the Trend Spider. Everybody follows them. One of my few people that I follow. You could flip it the other way. I'm not saying you have to go the other. I'm not saying it's a dead short or a dead long. Something that as part of your plan. It's actually coming to fruition today to a degree with the weak market as we speak. There's the movers, and we get into it. Mick, got it half right with CRK. What else more can you ask for with CRK? The market's getting it's the one stock that's going up besides the VIXs. The rest are going down. It's a freaking great trade. It's going to 20 with or without you. I actually sold 1,000 before I came on right here. 19, not gonna lie. Even though it's going to 20. Some work, some don't. Net all the time, what we do is curate plans predicated upon trend, volume, price action, option flow, sentiment. But they rotate at times predicated upon market conditions. Now, Coach and I always have nice, friendly conversations going back in banter, and it is that way. Sometimes I egregiously say, and he says, well, we're going to an economic number when market conditions may not be that favorable towards active traders or managers, if you will. I'm not saying I chase all the little floaters. I'm aware of them. We also have a couple of people in the room who are very good at it. Mickey D, one example, Nick. We got Jeff and we got DC. There's the chart on the spies. So my universe I share on a daily basis, basically chasing the same stocks to a degree. Sans the hot stocks for me always in the right bottom right hand corner. Apple, Micros, there's the Mag 7, oils, retailers, the hot bios. There's all the security stocks, China. Riot bullish. Bought a lot of Riot this morning. I'll get into more live trades. And the reason why I'm going to say that is going to write it down. And it's not a 5-star trade. It's a reason to enter the trade. And always. VIX, by the way, this is the chart of the day. I don't have to say that. I wrote it, and I know Dale talked about it. Tell you what I'm buying. I'll pull back a second. We have any questions? I don't like being this way, all reserved and calm. But sometimes you got to do it. That's not what I like. That's selfish. Where's everybody?
Curator room TradeGATEHub. Literal.
Okay. Let's go back. The holiday season. I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna help you pay the bills. Some of those credit card bills, I'm telling you, I got them too. They're all relative. It's a nice day out here in upstate New York. Look at this. It's freaking doesn't go. It's 56 degrees. Gotta get Tony Pistachio out. Gotta get myself out. BP balls, BP calls. Last time they went into BP, I'm not saying it's going to run away without you. You're not going to run away without you. CYM freaking flying. What is this thing? CYM $1.42 is all over my screens. You know what that is? It's a stock that's moving from 80 cents to $1.70. But if that's the only stock on my screen, freaking flying all over the place, when the spies are doing this and everything, then we might be in some. Well, you know what? It is what? You know what? I know the cliche stands, holiday season, holiday trading, but with every amenity, and believe me, Tradeview Markets has all of them to try to enter a trade. Listen, whether it's an algo, and believe me, they're more primed to buy anything or take advantage of any opportunity than a human is. They'll take it. There's always something to do. It's up to you if you want to catch it. Everybody's got their own style. LPSN, you know what? MQ, Nevada, Google, BP, there's the BP calls, BP calls, BP calls. Dale would ask me which ones. Those are the right ones. April. 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 I also saw Riot. We saw Riot go off, right? I told you Riot. Intel 2026, have it, let it go. Riot. Now I bought Riot. Hopefully it's up from where I bought it. If I remember correctly, and I should because it happened about 4 seconds ago, it bounced off. It came to the 50-day, which is critical. Maybe I bought too much. I think I bought 20,000. Here it is, Riot. Where are we, baby? Stalling. It's off the 200-day, by the way. Too obvious. And by the way, okay, nice trade. This is what I'm thinking, Ryan. Now, here we go. Let's hone in this because it did take calls. You know, there's a lot of things that I did to a degree, not heavy. This one, so it's in calls. What am I doing here? So it hit the 200 day. All right, that's the line in the sand I'm looking at. 200 days in green. For those that really aren't that familiar with my charts, go to the legend top. The 200 day in green is 10. So not only do I have the 200 days support, I have the heavy 10 strike price, which it may be, I have to do a little bit of due diligence after. Maybe these calls that are being exchanged, they in February. I mean, they are given a little bit more time. Has more to do with the strike price of it being around 10. So I got that. All right. So I got it. What do I have? Stock business. Show position info. I got 13,300, which is an odd number. I don't know why I have that number from 1018. So I started nibbling here. I don't know. What is that? 13,000? I have to buy 700 at least make it freaking 14,000. I don't know why it's not an even number. I apologize. Something's going up here. I'm long stocks. I'm not going to lie. What is this? ANTM. See the stock that's a hot stock? I bought this Friday, ANTM. What's going on there? We got situations developing. Let's get back to business. GameStop, Poet, ANTM. I got none. I'm long AMD, and it sucks. I'm long 4,000 AMD, and I seen the video going, VRT positive. AMD took calls, and I'm long it, and it stinks. Stock should be 125 now. I'm long 4,000 from 122. I don't care if it goes to 125. Where am I? 4,122. So I'll sell 3,200, 123.24. I'll try to make 2 pennies. And believe me trying to make 2 pennies could cost me probably 20,000. Not going to lie. But I think I'm going to get it. I'm safe. Let's go back with my glasses and let's actually do something. RBRK was positive all morning. RGRT, I bought it at the low. Can hold it. What a putz. Now we're getting into a freaking call here. Now we're getting into moves. Hold on, Tim Fury. I'm eating my napkin. Hold on, Tim Fury. I'm eating my You know what? Go here. There's too much to look, and you go right here. Boom. This is my general query. I have one screen I don't show. It's like the meatball song. I'll do anything for love, but I won't do that. That is ambiguous. Everybody wonders what that is. Whether it's a homosexual thing, give up, sign away his 401k, give away his password to TGH. It's up to him. But I have one screen I don't show. But these are the generic screens. Now let's see what's moving. Doesn't really matter. Percent gainers, 16 minutes. What's moving? RCAT. They went into these things. They went to quantum computing. Bottom line, there's every one of them. Percent losers in 60 minutes. What's selling off? The VIX took a hit. Now let's look at the VIX. UNG took a hit from the high in 1940. That was predictable. Coach and I have had a lot of discussions. This UNG somehow, some way, it kind of came to fruition to a degree that it seems to go against with every way the market's going, it goes the opposite. I don't know why that is. Anyway, let's look at the VIX. We have to look at it now. It's a little bit later than Coach's video. All right, here we go with the VIX. All right, high 49. This is the entity, by the way, obviously. All right, the VIX is coming down to the short-term support, the 10-day, which is 45.10. Where is actually the VIX? I don't even know what this thing is. What is it, like 18? 1730 the VIX is in real time. 17, it's pretty healthy. 1730 is the VIX. But the entity, which is iTrade, is coming right here, all right? So listen, this is what I'm saying. If the VIX doesn't bounce here, and it's just holiday trading, if you will, continues, and things die down, let your winners go. You know, this is where the volatility might die, and if you have winners, this is where I don't know, depending, you have to listen. Well, I know see why I got halted. I'll leave it there. Oh, 59.50. All right. Q is 59.20, 59.15. Those are all numbers, by the way. No wonder. See that? Well, you wonder about strike prices, these call walls, 520, 515, 510. They like those whole strike. That's why I say strike prices. Maybe it's old school, whatever. It's got me this far. I'm willing to adapt. There you go. We're all chasing the same thing. Joe got it too. My boy Joe Kunkel. CRK doing work. It was a sweet find. We had it before you, I think, Joe. Not gonna lie. EXC. Another one. We're going energy. And you know what? You should go to. I tell you, EXC $100 stock. Interesting. This SU has been one of the biggest letdown in the history of oil stocks for me. I'm not gonna lie. I cannot believe it didn't get taken over. All the calls that had. I'm in it. It's stalling and it's bad. I am in it. SM. What are you gonna do? Go to best of breed oils if I can just go a couple of UG, nothing. It's not gas. They're not even squeezing any of these oil stocks just because it's in Liz Exxon at the low. It's not gas. Exxon's at the low. What a dog. Chevron. It's like trading IBM these things now, Chevron and Exxon. You know what I mean? There are new ones. All right, well, good. Try to do better later. Ron, Mike V. Thanks to the surfs up the room behind it, everybody. Curating it takes more than just me, believe me. I just learned to cut and paste. I can't do all this stuff, which allows me to concentrate on whether I articulate it in the right way. Believe me, it's what I say, not how I say it or articulate it. And it's not pat Mike V in the back out. It's high level stuff. We curate high level things with people that do the same. And we're humbled by it. And I take it very freaking seriously. It's why I do it. You know what I mean? I'm fine. Okay, you know what I mean? If I'm saying something, it's not to listen to myself. How many viewers? It's a responsibility to get it right and bring a high product. I'm humbled by anybody, whether it's 1 or 1,000. We all are. Taking time out of your day to take your money or hard-earned money and try to make it grow for whatever reason. It's a humbling experience, and I think it's why I do it. It's what keeps me in check. If I didn't probably have TradeGATEHub or a fund or an audience, I'd run amok. Now I'm fine. Till then, Mike V.